What's up team, Michael here. So if you are staying home because of this virus that is going around, you're probably doing what mostly everyone else is doing, and that's doing your workouts at home. However, there's just one problem. You may be starting to run out of workout ideas. Now, while there are a lot of people, me included, that are giving free resources on workouts that you can be doing at home, we don't know what equipment you have and what areas you need work on the most. So that's why in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to find an unlimited supply of home workouts that you can do at home based off the equipment that you have, if any. And I'm going to do that by showing you a really helpful website, which is also free to use, called GOWOD.com. Now, if you've been a part of the team for a while, you may have heard me talking about this in other videos, but I'm going to be going into GOWOD.com a little bit more deeper in this video. And part of the reason why you will get so much value out of this website is because you can search for WODs based on the equipment you have at home, if any. So for example, if you only have a pair of dumbbells at home, you can search for WODs that have only dumbbells in them and then substitute the other movements with body weight exercises. The same thing goes for if you just have a barbell and some plates or any other equipment. You search for WODs based on the equipment that you have on hand. But if you don't have any equipment at all, you can filter WODs based on only body weight movements. But real quick, I'm curious, do you have any equipment at home, or are you doing body weight workouts? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. But without wasting any time, let's jump into the computer so I can demonstrate how this works. Okay, to start, you're going to want to go to WODwell.com. When it loads, you can right away start searching for WODs or filtering WODs based on the equipment you have or the movements you feel like doing. Okay, so I'm going to start by showing you the filter feature. So in order to filter workouts based on the equipment or the movements you're wanting to do, you're going to want to click on filters right under the search bar. From there, you'll see a sidebar and you can filter by category. So you can filter WODs based on benchmark WODs, WODs that coaches have created, or WODs that are in competition. So like some of these WODs you'll have seen in the regionals or in CrossFit sanctionals. Then you can filter by the CrossFit Girl WODs, Hero WODs, or you can filter based on WODs coming from the CrossFit main site or from CrossFit Mayhem. You can also filter WODs based on score. So you can filter WODs based for load, for rounds or reps, or for time. And finally, you can filter WODs based on the movements that are included in the WOD and the equipment that you have on hand. So if you're wanting to filter for only body weight WODs, you're going to want to click on movement, and then you're going to want to deselect all of the movements, okay? From there, you're going to then want to scroll down and select all of the body weight movements that you would want to do. So I'm going to go and select all the body weight movements.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so I just got done selecting the body weight movements. Now you want to go and click on search. After it's done loading, WODwell will show you body weight workouts based on the movements that you selected. So for example, the first one is Cindy, which I'm sure you're familiar with. It's an AMRAP of 20 minutes that include 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 15 squats. But as you can see, there are a lot more. So if I scroll down, there are actually quite a bit. Now these are only body weight WODs. So if we scroll to the top, we can search for WODs that include specific equipment. So if you only have a pair of kettlebells or one kettlebell, you just go to WODwell and type in kettlebell. It will then provide you a list of options, and then you can go down to equipment and then click on kettlebells. From here, WODwell is now showing you all of the WODs that have kettlebell movements in them. So this one is 3 rounds for time of a 400-meter run, 21 kettlebell swings, and 12 pull-ups. But if we scroll down, there are quite a bit more actually. This one is 4 time of kettlebell swings and burpees. And the one right beside it is 10 rounds for time of 15 Russian kettlebell swings, 10 American kettlebell swings, and 5 burpees. But let's say you only have a barbell and some plates. You can do the same thing. You're going to want to scroll back to the top and then click on the search bar and then type in barbell. From there, you're going to want to scroll through the list of options and go down to WOD collections and click on barbell WODs. So once you scroll down, you'll see that WODwell did the same thing as with the kettlebells and showed us a ton of different barbell WODs. So as you can see, the first WOD right here is called the Chief. It's a tribute WOD. It's a 5 3-minute AMRAPs in 19 minutes. Starts with a 3-minute AMRAP of 3 power cleans, 6 push-ups, 9 air squats. You rest a minute and then you do that 5 more times. Now, in addition to searching for WODs based on the equipment you have on hand or the movements that you are comfortable doing, you can also search for WODs that are created by specific coaches. So for example, if you want to look for WODs that were created by Ben Bergeron, You can either search wadwell.com for Ben Bergeron, or if you scroll down, you can see that this WOD right here called Sugar Daddy was actually created by Ben Bergeron. It's 4 time of 21, 15, 9 deadlifts and a 400-meter run. Now to find more WODs by Ben Bergeron, we can start by clicking on this WOD right here. And then we can click on Ben Bergeron's name right above the name of the WOD. From here, you can now scroll through and see all of the WODs that are created by Ben Bergeron. And if you create an account on wadwell.com, it's completely free. You can actually follow coaches such as Ben Bergeron. As you can see, I'm following him right here already. You can also save WODs for later and favorite WODs so that you can come back and do them later. Now, while I love the Wadwell website, there is just one downside to it, and that is it doesn't have a mobile app. And while you can definitely access the website from your mobile device, there are a lot of times where a mobile app just comes in really handy. So if you want to see a really good wadwell.com alternative that actually has an app, be sure to watch my other video called 5 Best Apps for CrossFit. And in that video, I give a brief walkthrough and a small review of an app called WODgen. And like you probably already figured out by the name, you can generate WODs based on the equipment you have on hand and the movements you feel like doing. Now, it isn't as powerful as wadwell.com, but it is really helpful. I use it almost all the time, especially for their custom timer features. So if you want to watch that, click the video on the screen. But until next time, train hard, team, and I'll see you later.